Hey, meteorologist Pete Mangione here, and here is the latest update on Hurricane Dorian, now down to a Category 4 storm, but still very, very powerful. So the fact that it dropped from a 5 to a 4, okay, that's a good sign, a little bit of weakening, but it doesn't make a whole lot of difference in terms of the potential impacts here for Florida and up into the coast of the Carolinas. And since early this morning, the forecast track hasn't really changed too much from the National Hurricane Center. People along the east coast of Florida, all the way up through the Carolinas, need to prepare for the worst case scenario because this is just too close to assume that the worst of the impacts will miss you. If it wobbles a little further to the west in this track, you could have devastating impacts. And even on this current track, you're going to have storm surge, tropical storm force winds may be stronger than that, heavy rainfall, flooding, maybe some flooding from storm surge in certain prone locations. So this is obviously a serious situation, and you could see it may never make landfall. It could make a landfall in Florida, maybe up towards south of North Carolina. We simply don't know right now. The good news is, fortunately, as it goes further north, we are expecting this to be a weaker storm, a Category 2, perhaps up towards the coast of North Carolina, although that's still nothing to mess around with. And then as far as our interests go, it does look like this will track offshore sometimes later this week into the weekend. We're not expecting a direct hit, although that chance is not zero. A direct hit is unlikely, but we will likely see some rip currents, some big waves, things like that, and maybe the outer rain bands with some gusty winds and rain. That's still kind of a question mark right now, and of course that will depend on the track of that storm. If you have plans this afternoon, I think the most likely scenario will be some off and on showers, maybe a rumble or two of thunder anytime after 1 or 2 in the afternoon. However, there will be a risk of some strong storms, a slight chance that we could have some rotating storms or even a tornado. That risk would increase after 4 or 5 p.m. You can see that here reflected in this forecast. And then the chance of showers and thunderstorms will continue until about 8 or 9. I do think we clear these out overnight, and that sets up a pretty nice Tuesday. That's the update for now. We'll be back and post more updates right here on WPRI.com throughout the day. Thanks.